I remember when this game used to be good. This game was arguably at its prime during 2018, but due to the recent changes that Epic has done, I really hate them, and they want to keep changing the game. They're making the game unfair, impossible to solo. I'm sorry, but co-op play should not be forced. In any game, co-op play should not be forced. You should have the option between solo and co-op. If co-op is forced, it is not a fun game. A lot of people like myself don't have people that play this game. And sure, yes, I could go on Discord, I could join these random communities and that, but I don't want to. I want to enjoy the game myself. But no, this game, it's not fun anymore. Like, the recent changes with propane blowing up when they have like 25% health left. It's terrible. And I haven't even played the game in the new update, but I've seen it. So we've all seen it. Why? Why would you do this? Watch my mic be muted. No, it isn't. Frick it, the change, it's so stupid. Okay, I can understand the floor launchers. Yes, the floor launchers did need a wee bit of balancing. But they could have made it where floor launchers... Now, first of all, floor launchers should still launch smashers in the sky. That is so stupid. They should still get launched. They can maybe make it where they don't get flung up as high. For they're useless. They're not as useful. They could have done that. Who knows, they might change it back. Probably not. Because they listen to these YouTubers too much. And I hate games. This is why I've never really liked. This is my problem with Fortnite. The Battle Royale, they listen too much to casuals. In Save the World, they listen too much to YouTubers. They don't listen to the general community, which is really annoying. This is why I hate the Creators Codes program. Because it only helps. It helps YouTubers and the Twitch streamers get more popular. Now you can say all you want. YouTube and Twitch is not a proper job. Most of us out here have to do actual proper jobs. Yeah, that's why I don't upload as well, plus something interesting. But anyway, off topic. Yeah. Smash is charging through materials. Stupid. If I have a ramp or if I have a stair, they should not charge. And if they can make them if they want to charge them, but they shouldn't be able to go through tier 3 metal with one charge. And they shouldn't, it doesn't matter what power level they are, they should not be able to. And here's another thing. If they absolutely have to keep smashers smashing downstairs and ramps, at least remove their mini-boss smasher. It is literally just destroys your whole base. How am I meant to kill something that can just charge and pretty much at 174 and is pretty much unkillable unless you're using a Lynx build or you have a team that use the correct builds just for you can kill it. You can't use the correct build because you need a constructor that's power based or something like that, for your base doesn't get wrecked. Like, seriously. This all started because of the hero rework. The hero rework was the first, arguably terrible update to Save the World. People at the time thought the hero rework was a good idea. No, the hero rework was terrible. It just completely ruined the builds. Kill Outlanders. Outlanders are still not fully recovered to this day, even though they've been buffed. They're not as good as they once were. And Outlanders have always been an inconsistent class. Honestly, from the beginning, like Outlanders, you couldn't get fragment. You could only use their abilities if you had fragments. In the very old days, I think they changed it during the Neon event, which was like season 3. It was a very long time ago, and that was a good update because it buffed Outlanders and it actually kind of fixed. It made Outlanders viable. Like I've never really used an Outlander since Fostnight last year. Really, that was like the last time I used that Outlander quite a bit because they were nerfed. Now, ninjas, I can understand. Ninjas did need a buff. Constructors have always been the same. The hero reworks probably balanced constructors out a wee bit. Made them a little bit better. Made shoulders a little bit worse. I missed the urban head shoulders and all that, and how many perks each shoulder would get. Yeah, sure, there were a lot of reskins, but they could have put the effort in to said, put 30 perks or something like that, so like the old system. I don't think they had 30, I think they had like 5 or something like that, the 30 levels. I was hoping for the hero rework they were going to buff it, they were going to make it where soldiers would get new abilities to level 50. That's what they should have done. They should have made it where soldiers get abilities to level 50. Now let's talk about another topic. The Mythic Storm King. Is the Mythic Storm King good? Yes, but no. It is impossible to complete with randoms. Once again, you can make the argument and say, I have to play with the community. No, I should not. I should be able to solve everything in the game. I don't care how hard it is, yes. The Storm King probably can be solved. But I don't have the time to solo the hardest boss in the game. And it's not even a boss. The Storm King is RNG. It reminds me of Master Gear of Borderlands 2. RNG. Well, it is possible to beat Master Yi without RNG and Verasperus, but it takes skills, it takes hours. I used to love raid bosses in Borderlands 2, and they should have took the elements from Borderlands 2 and put it in this game. Finally, yes, dungeons are arguably good. They took dungeons technically from Destiny. Dungeons should have been in the launch, or should have been in 2018. The Kaniwani was stolen. Yes, that was a good thing in 2018. What got added in 2019? No Twine Peak storyline. Fucking shit event. Yeah, Season 10 was fucking terrible. Barely anything during Season 10. Apart from that, no, not Fostnight. What was it? That desert event. I never played it once. Because it didn't sound fun. It sounded like boring to me personally. Then it was... Challenge the Horde was the last really, really good event, personally. Like, compared 2018 to 2019 Fortnite, 2018 was probably the best year for Save the World. Probably even the best year for Battle Royale, arguably. Because, yeah, Season 2 was a really good season for Battle Royale. Season 3 was really good. It all kind of started with Season 4. Then introducing like the reperk system and that. They kind of started breaking the game. Now, first things first, here's what they need to do if they want to fix things in this game. I'm going to go with the traps. Here's what they need to do. They need to pretty much buff every single trap in the game. Especially the traps that no one uses, for example. The wall darts. People use the wall diamonds. I think they need a wee bit of a buff. Wall lights need a big buff, like faster recharge time, maybe 10 seconds. At minimum. No one uses wall sticks, fair enough. Sound traps should be for everyone, not just an event. Same goes with Tower Pack traps. These traps, personally, I think should just go through shields and maybe buff the damage. Same goes with this trap. Maybe I don't know what they could do with this trap. Maybe keep it the same reload time, but like make it do like 5 million damage or something insane like that. People might actually use it, and it can go for it, kill anything in the game pretty much instantly, apart from mini bosses. This, just bring it back to the way it was. Buff this damage on this, pretty much easy. Fix this completely. Buff this. These don't really need changed. Remove bacon from this. These are new. Make it where it doesn't cause clobs. Like the propane blown on tunnels is stupid. Don't know. Buff it, I guess. Literally need to buff everything, and same goes with all these weapons. All these weapons need a buff. Every one of them, apart from maybe the Terminator. And I don't ever see anyone use the prominent Terminator in public lobbies, so I'll probably use them off as well. Never see it get used, ever. And as you can see, I'll show you my inventory, right? No mythic weapons, because I can't get a mythic weapon, because it's too difficult. Because the Storm King is too difficult to solve. Yes, the argument can be made. You can go in the community and you could carry it. Yes, and I will make the argument. When you're playing with games, the game is a lot funner when you're playing with friends. But I shouldn't have to play with friends. No. No. Should not be forced to play with friends in games. No. I don't care how difficult the game is. You should not be forced. Everything should be soloable. No one plays in my friend list really plays Fortnite Save the World. People on my friend list hate the game. And this was back in the day. They might like the game now. Who cares? They're not going to go back into the game. The game's not fun. The storyline's crap. And also, old players still haven't fully got rewarded. I had to play during the original questline. I completed the entire story with the original questline. It was fucking terrible. You had to do like 20 quests. And each quest was like, do 3 of these missions, do 3 of these missions, do 3 Cat 4 missions. Do 3, nah, I think they're only 2 Cat 4 missions at absolute max. But you had to do like 3 riding the lightning. 3 of these, you had to do these 20 times. Just to unlock the next Storm Shield. The Canny Valley update was good, but they should have just made it where people, they should have just made it what part of your campaign would depend. What bit you couldn't just skip the storyline, because literally that's how all my friends that did play the game got to Twine Peaks so quick. They were all literally in Canny. They were in Canny Valley, and I was in Twine. But because they made the stupid new questline. Oh yeah, the devil cat level. You'd be a certain level to play certain missions. Fair enough. They kind of got that from DC Universe Online. Yeah, totally. Off topic. So what happened to 2019 Fortnite? Well, as I said, Hero Rework, first terrible update, ruined the game. Don't care, I hated the update. Second update was Season 9. Not that in Season 9. AFK. Your Storm Shields. War Games, I think it was called. Yeah, it was War Games. It was War Games pretty much all Season 9. That was quite a good. That wasn't that bad of a thing, because you're just AFK. Not that the game was boring, but you know what? I could farm effort. Perk up. Same thing with the perk up. Perk up needs a buff. Nothing in the game needs a buff apart from perk up. There should always be a 4 times perk up mission in the fort, arguably. It should always be a 4 times perk up mission. Top Twine. I'm going to check the missions today. Don't think we have a 4 times perk up mission. No, legendary. Legendary, I keep saying. No, not. Yeah, perk up. Legendary perk up. Let's see. Do we? 2 times, sorry. That needs to be 3 times. I don't play unless it's 4 times. I might play this one today. In fact, I will play the game today probably. If I do, I'll play that mission, because that isn't bad. But this game is impossible. And where the hell is the chat? There's still a button to hold to chat. Oh yes, community chat's been gone for ages because people were trolling and asking for trades and that. I remember when people used to admire trading. I remember when people used to respect trading. But people, the game's not fun. The game is not fun. The game is physically impossible to play the randoms. Because, you know why the game is impossible to play the randoms? Because they made it too easy to level up. To be honest, I'd probably only be like level 120 by now. If they kept the old level system, I think I got to 103 or something like that. Then the new system came out and I got to like level 116. Yeah. When the new level system came up. They kept to like 124 when I did all my research. And I miss all the research as well. Oh, they need to reward our type of players. Like, same with the Founders Edition, the Ultimate Edition. I'm sorry. I thought the removal, what's transformation key, was going to be nice. I thought they were going to give us infinite. That's what they should have done. They should have gave us infinite training manuals, infinite travel designs, infinite weapon designs. Yes, sure. It wouldn't be the best reward, but I would have respected it. I would have said, fair enough. That's a fair enough system. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. I respect that system. It's not bad to say everything used to cost like 1,200 rebacks. That was terrible, but or was it 1,500? We still had one another. Same goes to the gold grind. At least the good thing about 2019 is that we moved the shitty 5,000 gold kind cap. That was like the shittest thing of 2018. I hated that. That was arguably probably one of the bad things about 2018. Maybe losing your durability when you died, but you know what? The game used to be a lot harder, a lot funner. Now they're introducing RNG. I'm sorry, I hate RNG. RNG should not be in a game at all. No RNG. Get rid of fucking RNG. Shouldn't be based on luck. I hate luck things. RNG is not fun. That's what Storm King is. He's an RNG boss fight, and you have to have correct God roll guns if you want to fight them. An average player is not going to have God roll guns. And one reason, there's 2 reasons, simply because people don't have the time, and the second reason, well, there's no 4 times legendary perk ups mission, and they're not scaled to soul difficulty. If you're playing on soul, I think a 4 time mission, if you're playing on soul, should be scaled to soul. And the thing was the fucking farming. They might have buffed the farming recently, but it's still not as good as it once was. This is why people dupe in this game. But Epic care more about patching glitches and fucking fixing bugs. Because they're assholes. I hate companies that do this. Don't punish people for duplicating things. It is so stupid. It's pathetic. I'll be honest, I've duped before. Because I'm not farming the entire game. I got to max level, so why should I have to farm and suffer? Yes, sure, people will be like, oh, but you have to. Yeah, but every time I do a mission, now, since no one ever does enough building, I have to do so much. Same goes to the V-Bucks. That's another fucking terrible update. V-Bucks. 6 hour rotation was amazing. Why? Nobody asked for the 24-hour rotation. Nobody likes the 24-hour rotation. Especially during these crap events. Yes, they could limit the V-Bucks missions if they want. Maybe 5 a day you can do. But it's a 6 hour rotation. Not a 24-hour rotation. In fact, they could do a 12-hour rotation. Then everyone has a chance to play more. A 12-hour rotation, it would do amazing. I would actually like a 12-hour rotation. Not a fucking 24-hour rotation. 24-hour rotation's garbage. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my god, this game. I used to really like this game. I probably went quite a bit off topic in this video. I don't care what you do as you do. Hate this video all you want. Report it to your favourite YouTuber. Say, oh, my channel's still loading. Say that I'm not speaking, but nobody's speaking out apart from Reddit and that. See, I don't even play this game, and that's how much I'll show you what I got on the new event. I'll show you the new quest line. Done nothing. Show you the collection books. Nothing. Well, I have got these 2 heroes, but yeah, the collection book and the weapons don't have any of them. Apart from that, but I got them at the free armor, so I don't really count that. And talking about the event, last event was terrible as well. I don't care. I don't care. Last event was mostly terrible. I don't care. Dungeons were added into last week's yes. Dungeons could be argued one of the best updates of all time. Yes, I do agree. Fortnite New Year's is kind of overrated. This event. Alright, this event. No, why is it rival? Fuck knows. Anyway, yeah. Peace out.